How are you doing today? This is April. Yeah, it is kind of nighttime. I just actually came back from the gym or whatever. But I want to talk about what it feels like to be 11 years celibate. For me, first and foremost, I can honestly say that I know for a fact that I am not pregnant and that I have no STDs. That is um, definitely a plus. I guess depending on where you at in life. I already have children. I know what it's like to be a mother. I know what it's like to be in a relationship. Um, an STD thing, or when you're sexually active, you know, you don't you don't know. You know, it's a question. You can hope you don't have anything, but the truth of the matter is sometimes you just don't know. um when somebody had found that out about me, they literally said, okay, well, what do you do for yourself? How do you even, like, deal with that? Because the truth of the matter is we're all human beings, and you have different feelings or whatever. The truth of the matter is I don't neglect myself. Regardless of where I am in life, it's different things that you can do to pretty much get your mind off of that. um I take care of myself. you know I go, well, as you heard, I did, just finish saying, I go to the gym. I know that I buy myself nice things a lot. um J Lux Label and Naked Wardrobe is probably two of my favorite lines out right now. um but I don't know. I don't feel like I have to, because I do like read the Bible now, but I actually stopped having relations even before that, you know, even before I got all biblical. It's just that I don't know. I didn't see, I think the reason why I've been celibate for so long, the reason why I decided to go celibate in the first place is because, you know, I just realized that I was just kind of, it's like relationships kept going bad, and I know that I felt a certain way about it after it was all over. I was dating this guy one time, and we were going out, we were having fun, just going out to dinner, stuff like that. We never even kissed. And we wound up stopping seeing each other. This was a long time ago. But the one thing that I didn't feel when I walked away from that whole thing, I didn't feel like I gave up so much of myself. I didn't feel like, oh, this man took so much from me. Oh, I gave him my best years and stuff like that. No. And I guess, and it's like, yeah, they say that sex is a mutual thing, but the truth of the matter is, when, as far as my ex-boyfriends, I was kind of, not pressured into it really, but it's like, you'll have someone, like, I know my ex-boyfriend told me, don't ever do this to me, don't ever do that. I've heard that a couple of times, and everything he told me not to do to him, he did to me. Lying and cheating and all that stuff. And basically these guys wanted me to dedicate myself to them, dedicate my body to them, dedicate my whole self to them, and they didn't want to dedicate themselves to me, you know and you feel taken after, after you've been in a relationship and you gave this person your body. To some of us, intimacy is just not something that you do. Intimacy is really special to some of us. And if that's how you feel about it, then how about you keep it special? I used to, see different clips of, Kevin Samuel, when he was telling people, okay, you that age, you need to be giving it away. First of all, I'm about to be 40 in July 19th. And You know, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. You know, I was close to somebody for a long time who was, I can't even say that they was just free with their stuff, but they just had to be in a relationship, had to be with somebody, and wound up catching incurable disease from their own partner. You know, and I know of two women who caught AIDS from their own husbands. So it's like I don't feel like, oh, I'm missing out on something. If anything, there are people who call me, who know me. They say, "Oh, April, you inspire me to do this," or, you know, well, it's on. They have everything when it comes to that whole like relationship thing, but you still telling me, "Oh, April, you over there living your best life." Well, that's true, yeah, you know, but I think that, you know, you can be happy, you know. It's all right to take some time out. You don't have to take 11 years. That's just something that I chose to do. But, you know, I feel okay where I am in my life. You know, when I just, things are going okay. You know, I don't have any diseases. That is like so the pro, one of the pros of stuff like this. You know, because I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I wouldn't mind a baby, another baby, if that should happen. But, you know, I know for a fact I have no diseases, and just, you know, it feels good to feel, you know, even when you're in a relationship and you're having relations with somebody, it's like you're I know, I feel like my body feels so clean, you know. I just don't feel tainted in any way. And I'm not trying to say that you're tainted just because you have relations on a regular, you know, because, and I'm not trying to say that just because, you know, when you're in a relationship, oh, with, you know, with somebody that they cheating, and it's not always, that's not the case. That's not always the case. So that's not, but it's, for me, it's like, I kind of wasn't able, at a certain point in my life, I kind of wasn't able to find anybody that I kind of, I guess, wanted to be with long term. And then on top of that, I was I was kind of taking care of my mother for a long time, and being a good mother to my children, which is something that has always made me feel good. You know, the fact that I suffered with depression and a couple other things, you know, when you're doing good in life, that's, you know, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's something positive. Thank you for listening.